Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Let's Play Mega Man 6. Last time, we took down the Canadian Man, Windman, who has the best song in this game, and Tomahawk Man. Got the first part of the beat parts, we got some nice new items, and yeah. In this part, we're going to be continuing on, and all of these Robot Masters are basically fought in a string here. Starting off with Yamato Man. Yamato Man, however this guy's name is pronounced here. This guy's pretty cool, though. It's another pretty memorable song in this game. Whenever I think of the name Yamato, I for some reason always think of Battle Beat 'em On, which had a main character named Yamato. I don't know if anyone's actually remembered that show or not, but this stage is interesting because there's kind of two main pathways you can go through it in. There's an optional path here if you have the power adapter here, which we do, so let's go ahead and use that. I remember there being some decently good things along this path. Also, a very, very random boss fight here, if I remember right. Yep. We got a random boss that is a very blunt reference to Spirit of the West, I believe. This stage is just weird altogether. If it wasn't that mini-boss, maybe, I think there might have been a different mini-boss on the main path. Maybe this stage might be worth, like, revisiting to kind of see the other path at some point, but yeah. This looks like the spot where the two pathways would have diverged there. Not gonna take this chance. Yeah, let's not be bombarded by projectiles here. I think you have to take this top path here, if I remember right, because generally the beat parts are gotten by, like, the secret pathways in most of these stages, and I believe, like, oh, come on. These things are kind of annoying to fight, because you can only hurt them when their shields aren't up. I believe all the main beat parts are gotten in this game from, like, these, like, secret pathways here. Let's just have some springs here. And we have a boss door here. Pretty short stage, all things considered. I should have equipped the Silver Tomahawk, but whatever. Here we go, Yamato Man. He uses that spear there. I believe all the last, like, robots that give the beat parts all use some sort of weapon here. This guy's not that bad. You just kind of want to be careful of that tip there, which he'll run towards whenever he uses that. Silver Tomahawk's a pretty decent weapon, although I will point out the joke everyone points out about this weapon. It's not silver! But honestly, not too bad of a robot master, though. Pretty simple stage. You get Yamato Spear and Beat E-Parts. So yeah, if it wasn't obvious here, I'm just gonna throw out a mild spoiler for a 26-year-old game, 27-year-old, whenever 1994 was. Basically, yeah, this is how we're gonna get the beat parts, which were gonna be used for getting our good old friend Beef. Similar to how Mega Man 5, you had to collect the letters in every level. In this game, it's just half the levels. And prepare for a song that a bunch of people used in, like, their openings back in the day. I'm gonna be honest, when I was younger, this was my least favorite song in this game by quite a large mile. I don't think it's bad necessarily, I just don't see what makes it that great. Like, and I feel like I see this one a lot on, like, a lot of people's favorite lists, and I'm sorry, I don't really get why. Also, like, I think, like, once it gets going, it's not too bad, but it is just kind of a there track. Okay, you don't instantly die touching those drills. I think the ones in MM5 you would have died, but... Alright. I think that's, like, honestly the tough part of this whole level here. Like, I don't know, it's just almost too simple of a track. Like, I don't know, compared to some of the other fan favorite tracks in this game for me, like this part is not bad, I guess, but just the basic beat of the song I'm not the craziest for. And I don't mean this against anyone who does like this song, or especially, like, you know, I've seen many YouTubers use this as like their intro music before. It's just not one of my personal favorite Mega Man 6 songs. I wanted the whatever Eddie had there. See, if I had actually used one of my weapons there, I would have been able to actually refill some of the ammo. Oh yeah, this part's kind of annoying here. These enemies here are awkward because it looks like you're able to stand on them, but to my knowledge, yeah, you just can't. I don't really get the point of those enemies there, and if you shoot them, they go freaking, like, apeshit at you. So, I usually just do my best to avoid those things if I can, because they're not fun to fight, in my opinion. This room's kind of fun, though. It can be a little frustrating, but it can be kind of fun, too. And right here, we're getting close to the end of the stage here. This is the point where you're going to want to use your power adapter there. I think power adapter can also kill these things on the ground also, if I remember right. Yep. I think it has to be a charge shot to do that, but... Alright, let's get through this stage with the mediocre music. God, this is no Wind Man. It's not even no Yamato Man or, not even no Flame Man, honestly. Anyways, take out the Yamato Spear. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, like, it's just one of those words that probably has, like, a couple different pronunciations and different dialects and stuff. Nightman himself is pretty easy also, if I remember right. He shoots out the night ball there, and yeah, talk about a robot master. I will say this, if you don't use his weakness, you have to wait until he actually shoots the attack out, but he's not that hard even with that. This night ball is really, really, really slow moving, so really not a problem at all. And we got the Night C and the Beat A parts. I want to say that's Night Crusher, maybe? I don't know. Usually every other weapon's like T, or like Silver T or something like that. Anyways, let's finish this off with Centaur Man. This is basically the water level of this game, and kind of a cool concept for one, too. I think it's kind of based sort of on, like, the whole Atlantis kind of motif, like, mystical place that may or may not exist, and centaurs, which also may or may not have existed, and, you know, stuff like that. Just a really cool level altogether. And because it's a water level, the good old... Ooh, like that. The good old Rush Jet adapter definitely helps out quite a lot here. Damn it! That was purely my fault for jumping an extra time there. Alright, got through that. Kind of annoying jump there. Not the biggest fan of a lot of these underwater sections, but we have a pretty cool one coming up in a little bit, though, which I'm kind of looking forward to showing off. So... yeah, this area here, this is kind of like the main gimmick of this level here, and I think it's a really cool idea. You have the water level that's rising and lowering here, and you basically use this to try and make jumps a lot easier for yourself. Or you can just do the really broken thing and use the Rush Jet Adapter to kind of make it over for yourself. It's a cool idea. These guys here, I never really showed them off too much before, because I was busy talking about the Rush Jet Adapter before, but... you can basically use a charge shot to flip them over, and in Flame Man stage, you can actually use them to create platforms on, like, the oil slicks that turn into fire pits. So, that's kind of how you're supposed to do that if you don't have the jet adapter. I kind of should have shown that off, but... oh well. Let's not deal with some of these yellow submarines here. And... alright, just wait for all those guys to drop there. And I believe we're getting kind of close to the end here. We have another Squidward here. Means get lost, Squidward. Alright. I think this is the end here, yeah. Have a very large pit, you have to use the jet adapter to get across here. The normal way is down below, but this is kind of like the secret exit here. Let's fight our good old friend Centaur Man. Centaur Man's pretty simple. I mean, he has a bit of a burst shot here, but it's not too bad otherwise. His weakness is pretty simple to kind of understand against him. That is going to do it for this episode of Mega Man 6, though, otherwise. He has another attack I didn't get to show off there. I might show it off later on, but he has an attack that basically freezes time. He's basically the Flash Man of this game. He has the Centaur Flash. Which means that every time I use this dang thing, I'm gonna have to dim the damn color palette as per usual, I guess. Anyways, with all that being said, next time on Mega Man 6, we will take off for the fight with Mr. X after all. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.